Item number, unknown. The label has dissolved. It is just a black cassette, sitting on the intake desk. I did not place it here. I have been alone in the archives for 16 hours, yet here it sits. It is warm to the touch. Not the residual heat of electronics, but the damp, feverish warmth of a living thing. When I hold it, I can feel a vibration against my fingertips. A hum. It travels up the nerves of my arm and settles in the base of my neck. It is not magnetic tape inside this casing. I am afraid to open it. I am afraid that if I crack the plastic shell, I will not find a spool of ribbon, but something wet. Something coiled. The air in here has changed. It tastes metallic. Copper and ozone. The silence usually has a texture, a weight, but today the silence is waiting. I need to catalog this item. Protocol dictates immediate cataloging of all unsecured assets. But my hands are shaking. Why are my hands shaking? It is just a cassette. It is just plastic and ferric oxide. But it is humming. I have decided to designate the object simply as Artifact 8 Alpha until further analysis. I cannot bring myself to insert it into the player yet. Instead, I am reviewing the physical environment. Look at the dust. The archive is always dusty. The ventilation system is older than the Somnus Act itself. But usually, the dust settles in uniform layers. Entropy is predictable. Chaos is random. This is order. Observe the floor near the north stacks. The particulate matter has arranged itself. Concentric circles. Geometric lattices. It is cymatics, the visualization of sound through matter. But there is no sound here. At least, none that I can hear with my ears. The building is vibrating at a frequency that is moving the dust, organizing the filth into patterns. The same patterns found in the margins of the Echo 17 transcript. The geometry is contagious. It has moved from the page to the architecture. I am pulling file 77 Delta. Medical records from the Project Nocturne facility, dated 1983. Dr. Eris Thorne's personal logs. I need to understand the physical symptoms. If the archive is vibrating, am I vibrating? Thorne writes about the compliance subjects, the ones who were kept awake for 11 days. He notes that after day 6, they stopped responding to auditory stimuli. They were not deaf. Their eardrums were intact. But they claimed the sound was coming from inside. Here is an entry from November 12, quote, Subject 4 complains of tooth pain. X-rays reveal hairline fractures in the mandible. The bone is resonating. The signal is not an acoustic wave traveling through air, it is a conduction wave traveling through calcium. End quote. Bone conduction. The signal uses the skeleton as an antenna. That explains the Somnus Act. Sleep paralysis, the relaxation of the muscles, maybe it dampens the reception. Being awake makes us rigid. Makes us better receivers. I have inserted Artifact 8 Alpha into the reel-to-reel. I had to spool the tape manually into a new casing. The texture was wet. I am scrubbing my hands, but the sensation remains. I am ready to play the audio. If this is the missing Echo 17 recording, it should contain the control room logs from the night the black signal was first identified. I have the volume set to minimum. I am not taking chances. Playing now. It's just static. No. Wait. It's rhythmic. It sounds like grinding. Like stones rubbing together deep underground. Or teeth. Listen closely. Beneath the grinding, there is a voice. It is not speaking English. It is not speaking any language. It is reciting numbers. Coordinates? Frequencies? The voice sounds familiar. It sounds like me. But I never recorded this. I was a child when this tape was made. How can my voice be on a tape from 1982? I am looking at the X-rays from the file again. Subject 12. Look at the skull. The calcification around the inner ear. It isn't random growth. The bone has grown into a shape. It's the symbol. The geometric contagion isn't just a meme or an idea. It is a biological instruction. The signal tells the body to build a better receiver. We are growing radios inside our heads. The Somnus Act of 1982 wasn't about control. It was a quarantine. Dreaming. REM sleep, perhaps that accelerates the growth? Or perhaps dreaming is the only time the signal can overwrite our DNA? I feel sick. My jaw aches. I can feel the roots of my teeth vibrating in the sockets. I need to leave. I need to get out of the archive. I am in the corridor. I am heading for the elevator. The lights are flickering. Not the usual electrical fault. They are pulsing in time with my pulse. 1, 2. 1, 2. The concrete walls, they look soft. Like gray sponge. I put my hand against the wall to steady myself, and it left a handprint. The concrete is sweating. The archive is reacting to the tape. I played it, and I woke the building up. The elevator is gone. The doors are there, but the button is recessed deep into the metal, unreachable. And there is a sound coming from the shaft. Not mechanical. It sounds like the ocean. The deep ocean. The pressure. I can feel the pressure in my ears. I need to pop my ears, but I can't. The pressure is on the inside pushing out.